Hi, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. So today I'm gonna be talking about my birth or my birth story. So if things like that get to you or you think it's gross, like I'm not gonna be talking about super gross things or anything, and I'm not gonna go into like super detail, but if things like this gross you out, then don't watch. So actually I'm just gonna jump right into it. So to start off, I was 38 weeks pregnant. And the day I was 38 weeks pregnant, it was 1 in the morning. And well, I had really been looking into drinking the Midwives brew. I researched it. I watched a ton of YouTube videos about girls that drank it, and like 8 out of 10 of them it worked. Like, it's crazy what it does. I don't even know how or why or whatever, but so I had done like a ton of research on it before I did it. So my boyfriend at the time and I, that day we went to Walmart, or maybe it was like Sherm's, or maybe we went to both because we couldn't find all the ingredients at Walmart or something. I don't really remember, but we got all the ingredients and we were still like talking about it and debating if we wanted to drink it, if I wanted to drink it, because I was only 38 weeks and that's, usually you still have 2 weeks to go. But we finally decided, and so at about 1 in the morning we made it and I drank it, and it was really gross. Let me tell you what's in it. It's castor oil, which is a laxative, and you're not supposed to drink that alone when you're pregnant. That can cause a few, I don't really know exactly, that can cause something that not good. I don't really know. In your digestive system it does something, or anyway, castor oil, apricot juice, almond butter, and lemon verbena tea. And the almond oil, the apricot juice, and the lemon verbena tea are supposed to counteract the laxativeness in the castor oil. So who knows if that's true or whatever, but I didn't really have to poop. So I guess it worked. But okay, so I drank that at like 1 in the morning. It was really hard to drink. I had to literally like gag it down. It was the hardest thing in the world to drink. Like drinking, it was like, oh, it was just so gross. You have to blend all the ingredients together in a blender, and then they say that it's better over ice. So that's what I did, and it was still gross. But I did it anyway because I just wanted to meet my daughter. So I drank it 1 in the morning. I actually spilled some of it too, so I didn't even drink like all of it. I didn't spill very much, but so I drank that at 1 in the morning, and my boyfriend Traven at the time was drinking coffee, like we were ready to go, because actually we weren't. I didn't even pack a hospital bag because I didn't really think it was gonna work, but Traven was like, he thought it was totally gonna work, and so he made a pot of coffee and was just drinking a ton of coffee, and we stayed up until like 4 in the morning waiting, because usually it's supposed to happen in the next like 2 hours. So we stayed up, and so it was like 4 in the morning and nothing had happened at all. And so I was like, okay, like this is stupid, like this was just dumb. I drank that for no reason, and this is not gonna happen at all. So that was that night. So I went to bed, and then this is where it gets pretty crazy, pretty intense, pretty fast. Like, it was crazy. So I woke up at like 10:30 that next morning, and I woke up in like a ton of pain. I was like, what the heck? This is crazy. It wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even like terrible pain. It was just like, this is very uncomfortable. Like, I don't know what's going on. Traven was in the living room and I was in our room, and I had woken up and I was like, what the heck, this is weird. And then I stand up and I walk out in the living room, and I thought I was peeing my pants. And I was like, I think I'm peeing my pants right now. Like, I have no idea why or what, but I thought that, like, I was in so much pain I couldn't hold my pee in. So I literally thought I was peeing my pants. So I told him that, and he was like pretty panicked, and I was like, no, like, it's nothing. We're gonna get to the hospital, and I was 4 centimeters at my last OB appointment, and that's like, and they said, like, I wasn't in labor, or no, I wasn't 4, I was 3, I think. Anyway, I was somewhere around there, and like, I wasn't in labor. I was just, my first OB, or not my first, but when I was like 36 weeks, I was like 1.5 or something, or maybe it was like almost 1. I'm all over the place. I'm still like thinking about it. I was like almost 1, and then at my next one, a week later, I was 3. So that's, I don't know. I was only 37 weeks. Anyway, he was all panicked, and then I went back in the bedroom and I called my mom, and I was like, I really, like, this hurts really bad, and I don't know if this is it. I don't know. I'm probably going to go in the hospital and it's going to be nothing, and blah, blah, blah. And then as I'm on the phone with my mom, I was like, I'm going to throw up right now. And so I did. I went in the bathroom and I threw up, like, quite a bit, like, and I just, like, felt terrible, like, terrible contractions, yeah, I was just throwing up in the worst amount of pain ever, and it was just not fun. So Traven and I are, like, literally running around or not really me, actually. I was literally, like, couldn't breathe, like, leaning over the bed, like, could not breathe, just in a ton of pain, and it would go away. And I, like, in my head, I was like, no, like, this isn't contractions. This isn't it. Like, we're gonna go to the hospital, and they're gonna send us home. And so, I was like, I didn't even think it was it at all. But Traven was running around trying to get my bag packed, his bag packed. Like, it's not like I really need anything anyway, just like one set of clothes pretty much. But he was trying to get both of our backpacks, all our stuff, the stroller, the car seat, everything, which we didn't need a stroller, but brought it. So we were just trying to get everything together, and we got in the car, and we were driving. As we were driving, I was like screaming in pain. Like, it was bad. Like, it was so bad. And I still, in my head, I was like, this is not it. This cannot be it. I was not ready for this. This did not work. The Midwives brew did not work for me. Like, there's no way this is it. Literally the whole way there. And as we were pulling in the parking lot, I could not help but push. Like, I was pushing. And I was like, actually, I didn't even know that I was pushing. Like, I thought that I was going to poop my pants. That's what I did. That's what it felt like. I literally thought I was pooping my pants in the parking lot of the hospital. But, so we finally get in there, and, Traven was like, hey, my girlfriend's in labor, like, or my girlfriend is pregnant, and he didn't even see my girlfriend's in labor. He said, my girlfriend's pregnant, and whatever. And so they sat me in a wheelchair and wheeled me up because I couldn't walk. And I was like grunting and screaming and pretty much pushing. I thought I was gonna poop my pants. And we get up there, and he told the nurse that he thinks my water broke. And she's like, okay. And I got up off the wheelchair, and there was like a ton of water. And so she told me to take my pants off, lay down on the bed, and she checked me, and I was 10 centimeters. And at this time it was like probably like 11:50. And my midwife wasn't there, nothing. She did get there in time, luckily. But I got on the bed, and I was 10 centimeters, and they were like, okay, let's go. Literally, like, it was crazy. And then probably 15 minutes of pushing, and I had her. I had her at 12:11, or yeah, that's right, 12:11, and I think that's right. That's terrible. It was 4.5 months ago and I can't remember, but it's fine. Mom brain. But yes, so it was, I woke up at 10:30, had her at 12:11. It was literally like not even 2 hours. Got to the hospital at 10 centimeters, like, and I thought they were gonna send me home. I thought it was nothing. So yeah, that's basically it. I don't have much else to say about it. It was the best experience of my entire life. It was crazy. I've never experienced anything like it. I guess I'll answer a couple questions about it that a lot of people ask. Is it painful? I mean, obviously it's painful, but is it the most painful thing I've ever experienced? I've never like broken a bone or like really hurt myself that bad. So yes, it's the most painful thing that I've experienced, but like, I'm being so honest right now, it's not that bad, because for me at least, because it was so fast and so quick, and I didn't even have an option to have any medication, any epidural, nothing. Like, I didn't even have the option to do any of that because I was there and I had to have her at that exact moment. So I didn't even like, I had maybe 15 contractions, maybe 10. Like, it was just crazy fast. So for me, it wasn't that bad. But I know that a lot of women have, 24-hour, even 48-hour labors, and it's terrible, and they try not to have an epidural and whatnot, but I didn't even have the option, and mine wasn't even 2 hours long, so it really wasn't that bad. When she was coming out, it hurt. I was screaming. Like, people across the hall, down the hall, could definitely hear me. I was screaming very loud, but it's like your adrenaline is so high that you don't, it's like, it definitely hurts, but it's like not as bad as it would be if you didn't have any adrenaline and you were just relaxing, and just, it's like, it's coming, and so it's like, I don't know if any of what I'm saying makes sense, but I'm trying. Did I cry? A little bit. Not that much, but I'm not much of a crier, honestly, so I didn't cry very much. I like teared up and like my voice got a little, cracky and whatever, but I didn't like bawl. But I mean, obviously it was the best moment of my entire life. But and I don't really know what other questions to answer, but if you guys want me to answer any questions, just ask them in the comments and I'll reply. So yes, so that's basically it. I don't have anything else to say about it. That was super fast, I feel like, but everything just like came back to me, and it was just crazy. It was the craziest thing of my entire life, and I did not in any way expect my birth experience to be like that. I thought I was gonna be in labor for hours and hours and hours, but I wasn't. Didn't even have the chance to think about anything that was going on, honestly. It was crazy. But okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you come on here next time.